Right, bank holiday Monday. Just got back from the gym, cardio is done, push-ups been done this morning, set out the day. Markets are back open today as well. Currently a bit late back from the gym, so I've sort of missed the New York Open, but yeah, you know, we'll see. Might catch the PM session. Yeah, today I just wanted to go over the importance of eliminating bad habits and building good habits. It just sort of goes into a bit more on building your staircase and how you can help yourself speed up through it. So obviously the importance of building good habits. The best way to start is by making it easy and attractive to do, or like accessible. Say for example, you want to read, 10 books in a year or something. Probably be more than that, but say for example you could start off by setting the objective of, right, I need to read 5 pages a day. But you could then really break it down to being like, I just need to read 1 page. Because it's like, once you start, you already started doing it, you know what I mean? It's like, same thing applies if you're studying or something. Just do 1 question. Then normally if you do 1 question, you end up doing a couple more questions. And then you don't know the answers to them, so you go and check, and then suddenly before you know it, you've done 20-30 minutes of studying. It applies to a lot of things as well. Same with running. You could do like, run down to the end of the lane and back. And once you get to the end of the lane, you'll probably find that, you probably definitely could go a bit further. So you go a bit further. And then, next day you just build on it. And then before you know it, with consistency, you've built yourself some good habits. Another point to that is eliminating bad habits out of your life. For example, I've quit smoking. I smoked for 6 years, and towards the end of it, I was just at a point where I wasn't enjoying it. I wasn't finishing cigarettes. I was just like, what the fuck am I doing? Smoking this shit. I just felt bunged up all the time. And it was just like, it just felt rough. And then just made the decision one day. I was like, I don't do this anymore. It's one of those, it links into life testing you. Because obviously, addictive habits especially, when you're tested with that at different points in your life, like further down the line after you've dropped it, the temptation is always going to be there to just fall back into it again, It's very easy to fall back into old habits. But once you make the conscious decision that you no longer align with that, habit, that's not part of who you are anymore, it gives you an opportunity to prevail. I guarantee, I know from experience, like points where I've been offered a smoke and, I've been really keen just to have one more cigarette, but because I've not done it for so long, each time I say no, I feel stronger in myself. You feel more committed to that choice that you've made. And I think that's very important to have. It is absolutely roasting at the moment. Must be like, the windows are shut, so it must be like 20-30 degrees in the car right now, 40 degrees. Basically just wanted to say, once you make bad habits unattractive and difficult to do, you're more likely to cut them out of your life. And then in turn, you end up replacing them with better habits if you make that decision. And once you replace them with better habits, there's no room for these old habits. And then suddenly, before you know it, you're transformed. You're someone else. You're not who you once were. And you're a better version of you. You're one step closer to becoming your higher self. Have a think about any sort of habits. I guarantee there's a couple that you can think of, literally as I'm speaking about this, that aren't helping you out. Obviously the basics: smoking, drinking, masturbation, you know, they're not the best habits, and they're not benefiting you, and they're not helping you progress towards shit. But yeah, the main thing I struggled with was when I did quit smoking. It was, well, what am I going to do when I need a break? What am I going to do? And there's that mental barrier as well. It's like, well, I don't know. You don't know how you're going to fill your time, and it's just like, it's all mental. Like it's one of those. It's, you find something else to do. You find something more productive or more healthy or just something better to do. It's not like there's just going to be blank time. In fact, it's good to be bored, because then that gives you more chance to actually have to think about what you could do next, rather than just being distracted. But yeah, just something to keep in mind today. Feeling good. I've got some new stuff in the works at the moment, and yeah, yesterday I made a good bit of progress on it. A lot more than I was expecting to. So hopefully I'll be able to share that with you guys soon. Once again, my album does drop next Friday, this Friday even, Friday 31st, fucking hell, come on. And yeah, it basically embodies all the stuff that I'm talking about over the last like week or so. Because I really mean this, I really mean what I'm saying, and it's important. Well, I feel like it's important that I'm able to share it with other people, and if I can even help one person improve themselves like a tiny bit, well, then that's worth it for me, you know. If I can help others from changes that I've made, yeah, that's good shit. But yeah, with that in mind, stay focused, stay consistent, and remain nothing like yesterday, boys.